Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be doing a polygel set using my Beetles polygel kit that I got from them. Here I have my clear, my white, ombre purple, light pink, gold, and silver. It also came with their top gel, their base gel, and their matte top gel. Nail farms, polygels brush and spatula with the brush at one end and the spatula on the other end for picking up the polygel from the tube. It also came with those dual forms, and I picked out my size previously, and those are all the sizes in the dual forms that fit from sidewall to sidewall for my nails. I then went ahead and I took my emery board just to straighten out the edges of my fingers and just to remove the shine from my natural nails. And then I went ahead and I used my cuticle pusher just to push back my cuticles and use the other end of the cuticle pusher just to scrape away all that extra dead skin that might be there. I went ahead and I used my nail drill on the lowest settings just to pick up any remaining dead cuticle cell that might be left over. That's my dehydrator and my primer from Morovan. I went ahead and I dehydrated my nails. Firstly, I dehydrated all 5 of them, and then I went in with my primer and prime my nails. There I go with the primer. Then I went ahead with my Beetles base coat and I applied a very thin layer of that base coat. And guys, after applying your base coat, please ensure not to wipe away that stickiness from that base coat, because you need that stickiness in order for the polygel to help stick to your natural nails. I did all 5 of my fingers. Usually I like to do them one at a time, but that day I was in a bit of a hurry, so I went ahead and just did all 5. I then took a pea-sized amount of that. I dried it in my nail lamp, and then I took a pea-sized amount of my polygel and I applied it to my dual form. And I like to work with, you can work with larger, should I say squeezes of polygel, but I like using just pea-sized amount because I feel it gives me better control. So it's whatever works for you, but I feel it gives me more control when I slowly build it up than if I just go in with a whole blob of polygel. But if you feel more comfortable using a whole blob, knock yourself out, my sister or brother. And then I went ahead and I am using the light pink from the Beetles collection that I got, and I'm also I'm not using their sub solution. I don't really like their sub solution. I do not. It dries up. I don't know if it's because of all the heat where I live, but it dries very quickly once I have it in my damping dish, so I don't use it. I then went ahead after done placing that inside the dual forms to my liking, and I slightly applied a little pressure to get that to stick to my natural nails. And then I took my brush and I smoothed out the back side of the nail and clean up anything that might have squirted out with my alcohol. I am using alcohol for my sip solution. And then I go ahead and place it in my nail lamp for 60 seconds. Their kits also came with a mini UV LED lamp. I should be doing a video with it soon. However, I just felt it take longer when you're using such a small lamp. But it's pretty cute and it does the job. It does do the job, but it's really awkward. But I will try to do a video with their LED lamp soon. After it's dried, I just rock the duoform from side to side and then it pops right off. It pops off pretty easy, you guys, and you feel no pain at all. I know when I first saw the polygel, I was like, does it hurt? I then went ahead and I did the other finger and I was like, you don't want to see me do a finger all over again. So I just did that one and then I dried it in my nail lamp and that's what it came out looking like. And I took my emery board and I was trying to straighten it a bit because I did not like how the sides turned out. However, I was like, nah, might as well just do all of them at once. I am now going in back with that light pink and I'm now doing an ombre effect. So where the pink will meet with that chrome white, that milky white, that milky white, I'm so sorry. Wherever it meets with that milky white, I'm just gonna make that layer really thin. You should be able to almost see through the polygel where it will meet with the white. And I'm not using the white from the polygel, the Beetles polygel kit. I am using my morovan I think it's called milk. I think it's called milk. Yes, I'm using the morovan milk to apply because the white in the beetles was really white and I wanted a more see-through white. We were going for a more, clear see-through white. So I was like, oh, my morovan does the trick. And then now I'm just blending in that white with the pink, where the pink meets, and ensuring that there's no pockets there. I'm just going in and making it look nice and flattening it out to my liking. And I must say, guys, when I first started doing polygel, I did not know how much polygel to get on there. It takes practice, that's all I can say, but you'll get it. There I go, even out the top of the nails just so it's not thin. And now I'm applying it to my middle finger, applying a little bit of pressure, not too much, because you don't want to squeeze all the product out. You might get a little squeezed out, but just you dip your brush into your solution and clean it up and you should be fine. There I go, popping it off. The camera did me no justice with showing how well that was blended. It did not. And there I go, trying to clean it up again. And then I was like, nah, let's just wait until I'm done. Moving on to my ring finger, I decided since we have the milky white on the other finger, why not go ahead and do it to this one and use my clear to apply some flower, because who wants basic nails? And I must say, Beetles clear, it dries pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. However, I applied a thin layer of the clear as my upwards kind of thing. And as you can see, that piece of clear that I took out, it did not want to go on the spatula and it did not want to go anywhere. It was hard. And I was like, okay, I'm done with you after I failed the last time. I was like, okay, let me just try another. And then I got it. But as I said, beetles clear, it dries very quickly. You have to have quick hands. I did a very thin layer as the top layer so that the flower will be able to show inside of the nails. And I was being a clumsy clut. I dropped the nail. I'm gonna now use my fingers to press as I told you guys, I was having a bit of struggle with this clear because it was taking a little more effort than usual to spread that clear out because it was harder. I then took my fingers and I pressed the flower into the nails with my finger. I know. Where are my tools? I just felt it was easier because the flower was so big. I got it in there. And then I went in with my milk whites to encapsulate it. There we go. And I didn't want too much flower because it had a pink theme going and I didn't have much pink flowers, only a yellow one. So I was like, pink and yellow, maybe not too much. But yeah. I then tried to wipe off because I had some polygel on there, and being a clumsy cut, I dropped the dual form again, and then I dropped it again, and this time it was lost for a hot 30 seconds. Then I found it and put it in my nail lamp, and it was dried, and then I pop it off, and that's what I was left with. I went ahead and I finished off my pinky using that milk whites. And as I told you, I am using alcohol from my slip solution. I am still using my milk whites just to do my entire pinky because I wanted to incorporate it with all the other nails that has on the milk whites and the pink. I wanted it all to match. And I don't know why I was off camera this much. I'm so sorry. But I was applying that. Here I come. There I go, just smoothing it out and blending it in because as I told you, I use smaller beads of polygel, therefore it takes a lot of blending. And then I apply pressure and apply the nail onto my nail. I clean up the outside for any product that might have escaped, and then I smooth out the backside and I dried it in my nail lamp. Then I rock it side to side and pop it right off. And that's what I got. And then I went ahead and I shaped and I filed my nails. And I was now applying some gems using my morovan rhinestone gel glue and my beetles top coat for reinforcement. and I dry each nails as I go, because as you can see, I am a clumsy klutz, and there's a very high possibility I might just remove all that artwork I've already done. And I'm just taking the back of my glue pencil to apply that glue onto my nails. And I'm just applying, guys, I was just applying jewels as I went along. I did not have any specific formation that I wanted it to come out as. I was just, let me do this. I'm now applying where the ombre meets. I was applying some jewels there because I thought it would look cuter there instead of anywhere else. And I dried it. And I applied some jewels, which I did off camera, to the cuticle of my index finger. And then I applied my cuticle oil. And that was the finished look. That was the finished look. I loved how it turned out, and I really hope you guys love it too. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Mwah. Bye.